Good day everyone and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. This is not a trading room, this is an educational room. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on a sim. We strongly recommend to learn the market before you start using the real money. Normally we start at 10 o'clock. We still have a couple minutes. The situation right now, we are waiting on the ES to cross the 4107. If you are in a trade, it's very important to cross that resistance line. If you are not in a trade, on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. We're not your financial advisor. The re-entry point on the ES long is 4097. 4097. If you want to do it on a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. This is a re-entry point for the long ES. For the ones on the trade, if this market able to cross the 4107, we climb into the 4114. So keep your eye on it. Today is Friday. The institutional targets are right there, 4118, and we should be seeing the market hit the 4123.75 around 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock, we should, if the market maintain to the long side. The pullback, as we said, the pullback re-entry is somewhere around 4097. 4097 on a sim. We're not your financial advisor. Whatever you do is at your own risk. We keep our eye on those, and we will okay, the ES broke that area. The market is strong. Then we have target 1, target 2. This is the targets for the morning sessions. Today is a Friday. A profit taken will be at 4118, and the market is going to pull back on 4118. 4118 is an institutional number. Profit taken on 4118, going back, trying to climb to the target 2. By 11 o'clock, we should be hitting target 2. Again, we're not your financial advisor. Whatever you do is at your own risk. Watch out for the target 1, please. 4118, target 1, profit taken at 4118. Okay, we're about to hit target one. Target one, profit taken on target one, 41.18. Institutional numbers. On the market analyzer, there is 5 automated trade, and we're about to hit 1,000 tick into the profit based on one contract. As we notice, it came in right to the tick on 41.18. It's right in front of you. Profit taken on 41.18 to the tick. And so we were expecting that. No surprising. The market might go back to the 41.06 or 41.01. So if you wanted honestly to take a long trade as a pullback re-entry, stand put in 2 contracts or 2 micro account, you will put one at 41.0675. The second one will be at 41.0150. The way it can be done this way, you will average the price. If you get filled on the first one and the market goes to your favor, no harm done. However, if this market go farther down to the 41.03, we get filled and we average the price. This is how you need to do it if you are doing manually traded. So as we see right on the tick, 41.18 profit taken. The market is still to the long side, and we will be climbing to the target 2. Once we hit the target 2, the market is finished for the morning session. It's finished for the morning session. This is exactly what we were expecting. The support area 4107, right on the dot. And right now, after the profit taking on target one, the market, this is the support area. We have called it ahead of time, way ahead of time, both of them. And now the market will try to gain momentum. And if we look at the clock, it's 10:21, and we said by 11 o'clock we should hit target 2. And this is it. This is the morning session. There is nothing you can do about it. And we'll see how this market plays. But so this is really advantage when you are auto trading and knowing where is this market going. So we are right now, as expected, the market is working like Rolex. I mean, it's working on a tick. It cannot be more clear trading, whether you are a manual or auto trading like it is today. And we are going to climb back to target 1, and target 2 is 41.23.7. And once we hit the target 2, what will happen? Profit taking goes back to target 1 and target and back to target. Okay. Danielle, I'll look at it. I will look at it later. You are using a micro account, Danielle. Perfect. Well, because you are using a micro account, we are working, as we said, on a micro account, and we are testing it right now as we speak, and we let you know how. Let me show you, Danielle. This is a new auto trade we're working on. Can take a different position and working strictly on the fibs, and we're doing well. I did the optimization yesterday. It was crazy numbers, really good. So we will notify everyone when we will be releasing this new micro account. Micro account auto trade, or you can use the e-mini if you have money, you know. So we're climbing to the target 1, and from target 1 we climb into target 2, and it is over. If we look at the pressure, the market is full throttle up, and we expected for the market to drop to this 4107. It did. We expected the market take profit on target 1. It did, and now it is about time to climb into the target 2, and then the morning session is finished officially. So So to look at the market, look at this. What time is it? 10:25. So the market is working like a clock. If you hear the music in the background, the Brits usually start early partying on Friday. Most of them are traders, professional traders, not retailers. And normally they start having early start on the weekend. And there we go, right on the clock. We're hitting target 2. Excellent. Now, sometimes there is, sometimes, not all the time, maybe 2 out of 10, if the market is strong, can go to target 3. Target 3 is for the afternoon. And if you notice what happened here, target 2, profit taking, we said that half an hour ago. You can go back to the video. And now is going back to target 1, and from target 1 back to target 2. What time is it? It's 10:28. Usually it happens around 11 o'clock. I don't know if they are, because it's early, half an hour earlier than usual for a profit taking on target 2. It was achieved half an hour before. So is any potential to go to target 3? I don't know. We will see. But right now, what we are experiencing, the market will go between target 1 and target 2, because here where is the profit taken. And then, look, so the market analyzer, we are now over 1200 based on one contract. You don't have to trade all of it. You can trade ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. ES 100 ticks into the profit based on the last entry, not the whole day. Nasdaq 380 ticks based on the last entry, not the whole day. The YM 108 based on the last entry, not the whole day. So you don't have to trade all of it, but right now the market analyzer above $1,100, 1,100 ticks into the profit. If we look on the ES, as we said in this video, target 2, profit taking, coming back to target 1. Usually this is stays half an hour, usually, you know. Try to get yourself upgrade, because I'm sure you were not told that. You were told to optimize and have a nice life to get rid of you. But the reality is, when you look at the chart, you can see much more, you know. Because this guy don't know how to trade does not mean you need to follow him. You need to open your eye to look at the market and understand what's going on in here. So it is not the auto trade, gentlemen. It is the market movement. It's not the auto trade. It's the market movement can decide if you're going to walk away with a profit or not. Of course, there is some disaster auto trades. We're not going to argue about it. They are 20 years old, like in ATRs, like these, and all this junk. Has no algorithm. It's just a simple moving average. Those no longer compatible with the new algorithm, but it is very important to look at the market and decide what you want to do, especially on a day, let's say you have an ES $4,000, NASDAQ almost $7,000. It is a decision for you to make if you want to stay on the gambling table or cash in and walk away. Cash in and walk away. What you were told wrong. When you were told to use auto trailing stop. Auto trailing stop for people has no brain, people has no knowledge. For an experienced trader, yes, they use a dummy trailing stop. You were told by amateur trader that you can use on an auto trade a trailing stop. A trailing stop, you will never see thousands of dollars on your trade. Trailing stop will limit you to a couple $100 per trade. Small banana is irrelevant to trade. Looking at your market indicators level, decide when to go into the market where you can maximize your profit. It is in combination with the auto trade, you have a silver bullet. By just leaving the auto trade to the market destiny, you are in trouble. Manual trading is no longer valid. You are in trouble because you get tired after a couple hours. So the combination of basic knowledge and auto trading can help your day go safely. Without you let the auto trade enter the market in the perfect timing. It is your job to maximize your profit. Do not let the auto trade decide for you everything. And when the market every day in a different mood, direction, it is very important to keep your eye on the technical chart, not the P&L. So as we see here, the target 2 has been, profit was taken, is 1033. Where is this market going? Again, we called the trade for you on the long, and the market is gonna go back again. If the market wanna drop, will drop to this level 4111 as a re-entry. You always, despite all the junk, come into the market. The only thing has been working for us for the last 27 going to 28 years is identify trend, pullback, re-entry. Identify trend, pullback, re-entry. This is the only method. It's been around for many years. This is the only method I know beside the reversal. Beside the reversal. The only method work when you are trading with the trend is identify trend, pullback, re-entry. It is the most success formula ever came out to the market. The rest is junk. Everything is junk. Identify trend, pullback, re-entry. This is what makes you different, unique from disaster trader. So when the market come into target 2 and the market is coming back to 4111.25, this is a re-entry point. The market is gonna go back and try and retest the target 2, and it's gonna stay for half an hour. After half an hour, things can change, of course, like what happened yesterday, and before I lost the internet. And now if we look at the NASDAQ closed automatically. I didn't have to interfere with it. The NASDAQ closed at 6,060. I didn't have to interfere with it. But sometimes you have to interfere. As an example, as long as this ES, on the ES trade we have 3,600. A few minutes ago was 4,000. As long as this market stays above 4111, no action needed to interfere with the auto trade, because it's a pullback re-entry, and then it will climb back to the 4,000. However, if this market broke this 41.11, I'm forced to close that auto trade, because what happened if the market break the 41? It's gonna come to the double support 41.07. It's gonna hang around for a few seconds on the 41.07. If the market, if this double support area can hold, it's gonna go back. The support become resistant. This is trouble for you. When we talk about PNL, what you were told about the PNL and optimization, put it in the garbage. Take it out of your head. Take it out of your head. This is not the way it has to be done. If this 41.07 cannot hold, your ES is going to drop immediately to the 49.7 without any challenge in this. You cannot challenge it. It's fact. So as long as this market above the 41.11, I'll let the auto trade do whatever he wants. You can also initiate a stop loss on 41.11 if you want to. Or if this market, it depends on the timing, it's 10:37. As we said from the beginning of this webinar, the market is going to hit target 1, pull back, hit target 2, pull back, and exactly did the same. So right now it is the trader call. Should he interfere and take the profit, maximize his profit, or stay? If they decided, we don't know, if they decided to go all the way up to target 3, there is another potential for $1,000 or $2,000 more. So this is where the trader has to make decision, and this is where the trader has to manage the auto trade. So using a trailing stop, dummy trailing stop based on 10, 15 ticks, 25 ticks, 35 ticks will not do the job, because any pullback, maybe the market will drop 10 ticks, 15 ticks and go back. This is a big example right there. If we want to, why you were told wrong, because you were told by an unprofessional guy, just want to get rid of you. He cannot teach you. When you are using trailing stop, if your trailing stop is tight, you're gonna go back and be knocked out of a good trade. Could be worth $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. If you are using 20 ticks, 25 ticks, 30, 35 ticks, you would have stopped out here. You lost. You didn't make money, because there is a good potential for that trade to give you 4,000, 5,000. If you survive this pullback, you would have got stuck in here and got out of the trade. So that's why you were told wrong. Because the whole concept in the trading, when you have a winning trade, you should not exit fast. When you are in trouble, you exit the market very fast. But when you have a winning trade, you have to get paid for it. And this is the difference between the dummy trailing stop and knowledge. When you are auto trading with a dummy trailing stop, you will never see thousands. Never. Not unless if you want to use a trailing stop 100 tick. Good luck with that. You know, and you were told wrong. You were told by amateur trader that you use a dummy trailing stop on an auto trade. You can use a dummy trailing stop on an auto trade, yes, or an ATR trailing stop, yes, you can do that. But you stay low trader. You will never get off the ground, because also yesterday we covered slippage, we covered commission, and when on this new auto trade, we are the system monitor if the market going fast will hold trades. You know, this is a very advanced trading, and what it does, calculate the fibs on a support resistance, and then position on every support or on every exit on every resistance, and then cash into the target. You know, so in 2022 going to 23, you're no longer, you can use moving average and a trailing stop. You are on two wheels. You cannot do that. You have to be a little bit more advanced, because it's not you what you are using, it's what the others are using. They are much advanced than you are, and when they are more advanced than you are, you have no chance for success. You have no chance. You always have to think the other one is more competitive than you are, and probably he's using a smarter system. And the smarter system, the more knowledge, is gonna beat the small guy. Dismiss it, brush it off, say, oh, this is a bunch of crap, whatever. But at the end of the day, you look at your account and you talk to yourself, don't talk to me about it, and tell me what you are doing wrong. And that's why you have a big percentage of amateur trading that never success in the market, because they were told wrong. They thought it is an easy piece of cake, and then when they come in, they find out it's a big piece of banana. It's not piece of cake. So knowledge is more important than the amount of money you want to put in there. It's your money. Protect it. Learn. If you think you're not consistent, stop using real money and turn off the real money and go to sim. Learn. Especially learn free. You don't have to pay a guy to do that. Learn. Open your eye. And the best way to do it, develop your own system. Develop your own system. Do your own trading. You don't need to follow a guy calling a trade for you. He's hurting you. How about if this guy 10 years from now jump out of a balcony? What you gonna do? Try to develop your own trading. Try to learn. Take 5 trades manually on a sim every day. See how well you are doing. Maybe that first week you will be disaster. The second week you start breaking even. The week after. The reason for that, when you are in a situation auto trading, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. No matter how bad your auto trade, you can always control and manage your auto trade by stopping the auto trade, increasing the profit, decreasing the profit, increasing your stop loss, decreasing your stop loss. You manage it and let the auto trade take the entry. Every time the auto trade take an entry, you should spot it immediately if you are in danger or not. If the auto trade right now taking a short in here, I know it's a bad trade because it's a pullback re-entry. You know those guys, they're not gonna finish. Hold on. So always when you do the trading, when you do 5 trades a day, don't go just click on the chart. Limit yourself to 5 trades. Develop your own trading system. Trying to learn whatever you are, whatever indicator turns you on, whatever system turns you on. Don't go with a Renko. Don't listen to those guys. Use 1 minute. Whatever indicator you have, your favorite indicator, put it on this 1 minute. Take 5 trades a day. Learn the market movement. That does not cost money. So when you are auto trading, now you start to understand the market movement because you are taking 5 trades a day on a sim. And now when you start 5 trades a day on a sim, keep your auto trade running and take the sim 5 trades a day. And then after that, Look at your P&L all day long. The first week you might go red. Maybe the second week you might go red. The third week you might go red. Fine, fair enough. We're learning. We make mistakes. But then you find out the fourth week or the fifth week, you start breaking even. Not much money, break even. One day losing day, one day winning trades. This is why it's so important. When we are occupying ourselves with P&L, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, okay. When our eye is not on this chart, when we look at this number 4122, it's not telling us anything. And it does not tell me anything. But when you are every day, you take 5 trades, and you see the market goes to 41.23, you remember from yesterday the 41.23. You remember from yesterday the 41.08. You remember from the day before the 48. The numbers, they start talking to you. So when you are auto trading and you see what we said today in the webinar, target 2, what time is it? 10:47. We know what's going on. We know what's going on. We are relaxed. The ES, as long as it's above the 41.14, I'm gonna leave it. Or I can close the position at 4,000 and not wait on it. To this message, for the ones that said about the target, you don't have it on the blue chart. If you do not have the zone plus, you will not see it on your chart, sir. If you don't have the zone plus, you will not see it on your chart. So there is so many ways you can develop, get stronger in the market without investing money. And this is not a sell talk. When we learn the market, we learn the market on an empty chart with 1 minute. There is not even one color in it. Until today, if I'm in trouble, I open a clean chart with no color in it to make decision, and then I go with the different time frames. If I'm in trouble, I still go to the old habits. So when you start, your eye get used to numbers, movement, you start getting a process. When your auto trade is taking a trade, you can pinpoint where is probably the max profit you can take, and take this trade and stop away. Let the auto trade take a trade and develop your own strategy. Understand how the market moves. If you don't do that, for the last 15 years, people did not do that. They fell. They can sit down and bark. They can sit down and blame everyone. Nobody listens. Nobody cares, because it's their fault. You cannot come in to this market and not looking at the technical chart. Every person dismiss that, never got a success. I've never seen anyone getting success in the market not looking at technical chart, despite our chart or somebody else's chart is irrelevant. Whatever you think your eyes or whatever you think the system is good enough for you, fine. But you cannot just look at the P&L and be in a blind. You cannot do that. Because now we understand where is the limitation today on the ES, and we understand how much profit we have. We know we have maximized our profit. We know as long as this market is above that number, we're not going to interfere with the auto trade. Here we did not interfere with the auto trade. The auto trade closed at 6,060. Yes, if we interfered with this one here, we could have closed somewhere around $7,000. And this is the difference. But we didn't interfere. It's fine. We don't need to interfere with every chart. But if this market go below here, I will interfere. If this market above the 41.14, because the 41.14 is a re-entry long. So I'm not going to exit an auto trade on a re-entry long. No. I will let it be. And there is two options. Either I close maybe around 3,200 or I will close around 5,000. There is nothing in between. So the option is closing at target 2, call it off, go home, relax. You want to stay longer in the market, hoping that maybe they are gonna take this market to target 3. That will increase your profit $2,000. That's a lot of money. Or if the market goes down below that number, we just force close the auto trade and walk away. Those options, auto trades cannot do it for you. If you are auto trading the NASDAQ, you have to look at the ES, what is the ES is doing, and then you make a decision if you want to close your NASDAQ trade or not. You always keep your eye on the 1 minute ES. The 1 minute ES, it is the oxygen for your auto trade. It is your oxygen for your account. It is an oxygen for you, for God's sake, because losing a trade is not pleasant. Your best friend is not your auto trade. Your best friend is not a trading room. Your best friend is not about a guy made a CD telling you how to make $1 million. All those rubbish. The best way it is, the best friend you have in this business is your 1 minute chart. And anyone can say other way, he is full of it. You don't look at the 1 minute chart, you are not going anywhere in this market, and I promise you that much. So don't buy auto trades if you cannot keep your eye on the 1 minute. In the last 15 years, you tell a grown man, learn the blue chart before you start learning the auto trade. Sure enough, the week after, how to turn on the auto trade live. They're not interested. Then I know this guy is going to have a problem. As we see here, this is a re-entry. As long as this market above that number, I don't have to interfere with the auto trade. If this market go below that number, the party is over, it's finished. If you look, the ES stay above that number. This is a technical number. This is a key number. And avoidable. If you are here to make money, you cannot avoid fact. Keys. Where are the keys? And here is the key for the ES. Right there. The key for the ES is 41.14. What does that mean? That means this one have an impact on the rest of the market. You cannot see that, you're lost. You cannot see the ES is gonna stay above that number. You are auto trading YM, auto trading NASDAQ, you're lost. Because you don't know where you're going with the market. You do not do that. You need to protect your investment by reading what the market is telling you. You don't do that, it will not be any success for you. There we go. What time is it? It's 10:55. What time the target 2 is supposed to be achieved? 11 o'clock. Half an hour before the 11 o'clock they achieved target 2. What happened to the market right now? Nothing. Nothing. There we go. Nothing. For the last, from when I hit target 2, it was 10:28. And this is the where the traders lose on any kind of auto trade, when they cannot see the market is not moving because they are occupied with the P&L. They don't see the market is not trending. Even they have the blue chart on their computer, they cannot see it. The market is not moving. From 10:28, target 2 achieved. Now it's 10:56. Half an hour in the market, and the market, what did we say before the market hit target 2? Will stay half an hour between target 2 and target 1. And that exactly right now, almost half an hour between target 1 and target 2. Right on time. And now, after half an hour, then they will decide they are done, it's gonna go further down, or if they're gonna go ahead and yank it to target 3. Simple as that. Has nothing to do with the auto trade you are auto trading. Has nothing to do with it. So when you were told to just optimize and you'll be fine, no, you will not be fine. You're driving a car with 3 wheels. No, you're not gonna be fine by just optimizing auto trades. No, sir. And there we go. Half an hour later, the market starts sinking. 1 minute you had on the ES 4,000, and now your profit start melting right under your eyes. Is it the auto trade fault? No. If you were using trailing stop, you will never see $1,000 in your life on the trade. Never. Now your profits start shrinking. Is it that the auto trade performance, or is it your performance could not see the market top up to the target 2, profit taken, and it is finished for today? So here's the question. Is it the auto trade performance, or is it your performance? That question, if you cannot comprehend, you are in a wrong planet. Because you talk to any trader, will tell you, it's been around, when you see profit, you need to take slowly, nicely, where you think you expecting, and where is the maximize, you take it, you close the trade, and you're done for today. Sitting auto trading all day long is gonna make you lose money. It's not gonna make you win money. No matter what you tell to a guy, tell him not to auto trade all day. He don't listen. He's gonna stay. He sees $1,000 on his chart. The next hour he see down 1,000, then the hour after 1,000 up. He's not doing any good. He's just sitting and looking at the P&L, dismissing what the market is saying. Simple as that. So keep your eye on your technical chart, whatever that technical chart is from, and try to make a decision. Learn the market, how to read it. You don't need to trade it. This is very important. You do not need to trade manually anymore, but you need to learn how to read the market. You don't know how to read and write, you're not gonna have success in here. So then you're wasting your time in the market. Read the market. Don't trade it. You don't have to take a manual trade. You can have the auto trade take your trades, but you need to read the market. And if we look right now, it's a very simple, broke a critical area, and now everything start melting from 1,200 into the profit. Now we are start going 844 ticks into the profit. From 4,000 into the profit, now we are half of it, 2,000 into the profit. From, I don't know what is the DAX was, maybe around 4,000, and now it is melting like an ice cream in front of you. So 2 options here. If you want to use a trading stop, you will never see big money. If you want to swing trading, you need to maintain. You will see big trades, but you need to maintain how to exit in the proper areas. Because when you are swing trading, you want to leave gap between you and the market going back and forth. You cannot just use a trailing stop 10 and 15 ticks, because the market has potential to go back and forward. So as we see right now, this market took a drop. We had a sell signal, came into the support area, and right now the market is telling us reverse, reverse, reverse. That means the market is trying to hold at this area here. If this market not able to hold this area, as we said in this video, if we broke that critical area, we said that half an hour ago, go back to this video, and this area here not able to hold, we are dropping all the way to the 40.96. And then the 40.96, it is the re-entry to go up again as a re-entry point. And there is no confusion here, folks. The market was fair enough for us, and give us plenty times to think about it. When it hit the target 3 times, and we didn't do anything about it, and the market now, if this area as we speak right now not gonna hold, we dropping all the way down to the 40.97. What happened to your profit? They're gone. They're finished. Which one maintained the profit? The Nasdaq, because it closed on time. The rest, we did not initiate to interfere, and look what happened, the result. So is it the auto trade performance, or is it the trader performance? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Or if you wanted to not to get a headache, you can always use a trailing stop. And as you were told that you make $200 on an average trade with optimization, and then you lose $200. Then again, what you do on a sideways market, your losses is much more than your winning trades, and then you start panicking, you're nervous, you want to get your money back from the market, you start making mistakes, and once the market go under your skin, you're a dead meat, you're finished. When you start getting nervous, you overmerge yourself, you have $5,000, you are going on 4 contracts on the ES, good luck, you're nervous. Any mistake, that will wipe up 25% of your capital, you're not calculating. If you have a $5,000, you don't have knowledge, you start with a micro account, 1 or 2 contract, because you're going to be making mistake. You cannot go on a $5,000 without any knowledge, experience, and go 2 contracts or 3 contracts or 4 contracts on the ES because you think you have money in the market. $5,000 is not real money in the market. It's peanuts, especially in any given market. I mean, whether you are Forex, yeah, they use micro accounts and all this, but if you are on a $5,000 and you're not educated, a trader, there is nothing wrong or nothing to be ashamed of to start 2 contract micro account, because you're going to be making mistakes. So when you make mistake and the cost on the mistake $20, $30, is much better than to be mistakes with $200 and $300. Every person make mistakes in the market, especially when you start in the market. You're going to be making a lot of mistakes. So with a $5,000 account with no knowledge, what you were told is wrong. You should not trade e-mini. You should trade micro account, and you have to consider yourself. It's not about making money. It's about learning your mistakes in the market. This is the first step. It's not the first step you purchase an auto trade on Sunday and you're gonna start shoveling money to your account on Monday. No. If the question is between you and yourself, if you think you're knowledgeable person in the market or not? This is a question you ask yourself. Don't tell me or don't put it on the net how smart you are or how good you are. You just say, ask yourself this question. Am I profitable? Am I good consistency? Ask yourself this question. I have $5,000. I have $2,000. Can I afford one big E-mini? Or no, you cannot, because mistakes will be making. But what we can learn is we can learn from micro account. We crawl, we walk, we run, but you don't just run. So folks, this is what we have, and as we notice here, here's the support area, and here is a reversal. Keep shooting, reverse the market, and if you cannot read that, I don't know what else I can do to make you read it. But right now, the market now, it is a disaster. After we hit the target 2, there is nothing left in the market to trade. And believe me or not, from the minute we hit the target 2 in this market until now, you have millions of traders on the ES start losing money. It doesn't matter where they're from. It doesn't matter what system they're using. They start using. They might get lucky with a few ticks here and there. We're not going to argue about small peanuts. But most of the traders right now, they are in the confusion. They cannot see if this market long or short. And when I'm looking at this market, I will not take long and I will not take short anymore. It's finished. It's done. There is nothing in this area, whether you are auto trading or manual trading. Something here invite me to activate any trades anymore. There is nothing in here. And when a trader cannot see that and keep auto trading in here, maybe he's gonna have a winning trade, one winning trade and 2 losing trade, one winning trade, 2 losing trade. At the end of the day, he starts losing most of his money. So this is a wrong way you were told. We don't care. We say it as is. Whether people like what we say or not, that's their problem. It's not mine. But I will say my opinion, and I'm sharing my experience. You can accept it or reject it. It's up to you. It's your money at the end of the day. Folks, there is nothing left. The market is finished half an hour ago. We're gonna call it off. We wish you a very nice weekend. It will not be webinar on Monday. Again, it will not be webinar on Monday. We have some private matter. I cannot be on the webinar on Monday, so it's going to be delayed for the Monday after. Folks, that's all what we have. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and see you on Tuesday next week. Bye for now.